number two. Um, and I only came out to eat. Everything I needed was on that floor. So
Mhm.
everything was upstairs. So I stayed in there. I listened to my gospel music. I prayed.
Mhm.
He and I were talking, through Facebook and stuff off and on, and then on the phone off and on, or what.
Mhm.
And then after I felt like I was healed, I decided that I wanted to see him. And
Mhm.
that was also during a time that my mom was declining very fast. So
Mhm.
he gave me himself to lean on.
Mhm.
So I was able to get through that phase of life.
Well, that I mean, it's tough, especially during a season of yourself healing your own self journey, and then your parent
Right.
going through the final stages of life. Because I was in that situation with my mom, but I was in the middle of building a business at that time, so
Right.
it was like, God, what are you trying to do? All of this is happening at one time. Who am I supposed to turn to? How is it supposed to look? What am I supposed to do? But having a source of support is a really good thing, to be able to have somebody to lean on.
Right.
Now, Mr. Charles, I'm gonna go ahead and get you into this conversation too, because I see you over there. What did it look like for you when you and Tanya started to communicate in along her healing journey after her separation? What did that look like, and how did she present herself to you?
Um, I would say it was scary at first. I mean, just new ground covered for us both. So finding
Mhm.
someone fresh and new, you see you tend to think that the worst things are going to happen. You see, you've been through a lot, especially once you've been through some traumatic experiences in life. So
Yeah,
you end up looking for something bad to happen. So it's you're cautious. You're very cautious at first, but then you have
yeah,
to realize that you have to open up and let someone in. So
yeah. That's very true. You can't be so closed off, and you can't punish the new person for what the old person did.
Right.
And I think a lot of times in relationships, especially when they have been a long term relationship, a marriage, so to speak, when you've been with someone for so long and the things that they may have done or said to you, they're still new and fresh, and you pay attention to patterns and you pay attention to things, and you're like, this is a red flag, but then it's really not a red flag. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, this is a personality trait that they have that I technically have to get used to learning this person all over again, because this is a new person. And so you got to learn yourself, and you got to learn how to set new boundaries. Things that you tolerated in the old relationship, you know that you're not going to tolerate in a new one. So I think that is relevant for any new relationship. What has